A dead corpse moving. How freaky is that? But what is it anyway? Welcome back to my show, Supernatural History. Have you ever heard of a ghost called the Pocong? For today, we are gonna talk about the story of the Pocong. Let's go. So, if you live in Southeast Asia, mainly Malaysia, Indonesia or Singapore, you should have heard of a ghost called the Pocong. So for today, I'm gonna explain to you in 4 parts: the history, the appearance, the beliefs, and the sightings. So if you see me looking at the corner over here, because I have a script over here as always, and let's go. So let's start with the history. So, a Pocong, also known as a shroud ghost or hantu guling, is an Indonesian ghost that is said to be a soul of a dead person trapped in its shroud, known in Indonesian as kain kafan. The shroud is a prescribed length of cloth used in Muslim burials to wrap the body of a dead person. The dead body is covered with white fabric over the head and under the feet and on the neck. According to traditional beliefs, the soul of the dead person will stay on earth for 40 days after the death. If the ties over the shroud are not released within the 40 days, the body is said to jump out of the grave and to warn people that the souls need to be released. After the ties are released, the soul will leave the earth forever. So let's talk about the appearance. So, the Pocong will come in all sizes and forms depending not only to the physical appearance of the person at the time of death, but also the state of the corpse decomposition as well. The Pocong of a person who died for many years would be more skeletal in appearance, whereas the Pocong of a recently deceased person would retain fair resemblance to its former self, save for some minor decompositions. Typically, a fresher Pocong is described having a pale face and wide open eyes. Multiple sightings mention Pocong with dark face, glowing red eyes, and decaying Pocong with white featureless eyes and a flat-faced Pocong with empty eye sockets. Although, in popular culture, the Pocong will hop like rabbits due to the tie under their feet, rendering the ghost unable to walk. The original Pocong will move around by floating above the ground. This condition is often used to distinguish fake Pocong from real ones. As Pocong are not bound to the physical world just like humans are, they could be found practically anywhere, from their final resting place to their former homes. However, it is not uncommon for someone to find a small colony of Pocongs happily gathering around the banana tree area or nearby. So, let's talk about the beliefs. So, in 2007 to 2008, the story of an Endong Pocong surfaced in Sodarjo, okay, where the ghost appeared as a Pocong riding a cart pulled by a ghostly horse. The arrival of the Andong Pocong is always heralded by the sound of eerie bells. The ghosts often knock the doors of people's homes in the middle of the night, and those who answer the doors will be afflicted by mysterious illnesses before dying a few days later. The Andong Pocong story originated from the story of the newlywed bride who was killed in a freak accident involving a horse cart, but some people also link the Andong Pocong to the usage of black magic. So there's also one more, which is the Pocong Merah or the Red Pocong. It's often most feared variant of Pocong due to its infamous reputation of being unpredictable and aggressive. It is said to be born out of a person who wished to seek revenge for an unpleasant death, making it more akin to vengeful spirits often found in many folklores. The red color of this Pocong is associated with the feeling of anger and vengeance felt by the person before his death. It is somewhat similar like the red Pontianak, okay? Of all variants of Pocong, the red Pocong is believed to be more likely to attack the living without provocation. Because of its violence and dangerous nature, many people believe the red Pocong is the king or the leader of some sort of the Pocong. So he's like the top of the Pocong. So let's talk about the sightings. So the sightings is a story of a person who encountered the Pocong. Okay, so let me read it out for you. So I decided to rent a chalet at Pasir Ris downtown East. On the very first night, all my relatives and friends came out there to have fun. At about 1 AM, one of my cousins has decided to play hide and seek. Luckily, it was raining heavily at the time, so we all decided to stay indoors. At the time, only kids were left in the room, so my cousin told us stories about ghost sightings about this place and stuff. Every moment we spent, we recorded them on a video camera. When the tape ran out, we decided to rewind the footage and take a look. Everything seems to be normal until there was one shot where my cousin took to record my sister while she was about to drink water. That shot shows my sister drinking water, and behind her was the back door of the chalet, when suddenly we realized there was a figure in the back. The figure is called a Pocong that can be clearly seen behind her, but then it disappeared in just a few seconds. As if the thing noticed we had took its picture. The image was so clear, except for the face. Till now, the tape is still be kept in my house, but even then, I don't even dare to look at it again. So this is from a person, a story of a person who encountered the Pocong. So now, let me show you some footage of the Pocong. Let's go. As you can see, the Pocong is not standing on the ground, and it seems like it's gonna chase them. When they realized that happened, they started to run, as you can see in this video. As you can see from the footage, the Pocong is like a shroud ghost, a Muslim buried person, the one with the white cloth jumping around, chasing people or doing stuff, or just peeking at people. So if you like the footage, you can watch the top 5 most haunted of the Pocong, where there will be a card on top there. So you can watch it and enjoy it. So thank you for watching Supernatural History, and don't get caught by the Pocong. There is a story where the Pocong will sleep with you, if I'm not wrong, but that is for another episode. So what I would say is, like if you like it, press the subscribe button, press the bell notification icon beside the subscribe button to not miss any Supernatural History or any of your favorite fast forward originals over here. And good night.